Okay, we're back. I just want to say, I normally don't ask for this, but if you have been watching these videos, you've been watching so far, please hit a like for one of these videos. It does help. I'm not really concerned about myself so much. I just want other people to discover this game that might be interested in it. Because this is one of those games like Death Stranding or like other games. It's like, if you like this type of game, then you're going to like this type of game. But sometimes those types of games that people like you and I like, they're kind of hard to find sometimes. Like, I really enjoyed this game so far. We do seem to be getting close to the end. So I really like this. I was looking for like an alchemy plant sort of game. I tried Potion Crafter, did not like it. Tried this one, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So, Balak's Elixir, as we found last time, and we found this coin for Gosforth. Don't know what use either of these are for at the moment. Is this considered a clue? Considered an item? In Balak's Elixir, there is an elixir that we will have to make. I accidentally saw it in the achievements. Now, the achievement said brew an elixir. So does that mean there's more elixirs that we can find or not? I think there's only a couple of story beats left before we get to the end of the game. I'm not sure. Could still have 20 hours to go. I don't know. Balak's Elixir, Kira must be taking her Graydale, so we would have to look for flowers that look like this, which might be kind of difficult. Unless we can pull them straight out of the book. But we don't have any way to make the elixir at the moment anyway. So let's go through. I mean, would the illustrations match up with this? If they do, then it shan't be too difficult of a problem. But if the illustrations, if I have to go out there and find all these again, I'm going to be a little sad. Unless they're just really... I mean, it's not too hard. This could, this could be that one echinacea looking plant. I don't know, it might not be too hard. And maybe we'll get a hint. Maybe we'll get a hint. I'm not, because I mean, right here, I'm already halfway through the thing and I'm not seeing it. I mean, that's not one of them. And maybe it'll be very forgiving about how we have to try and find it. Alright, so I'm guessing, alright, so we don't even have a machine to make an elixir yet. So we have this coin. I'm guessing somebody's going to want this coin. Now, it does say Gosforth on it. Have we been to Gosforth yet? I know that there is a city named Gosforth. It's up here. If I go to Gosforth, I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over his town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Uh-oh. Alright, so I guess that was a bad idea. But I wonder what this coin is for then. I said something, there was something about blah blah blah. No, was it this? That won't fit in there. That doesn't look like that. Those don't know. Okay, so there was something about maybe you might have to chain some of these together. Start at Long Meg. South 3, East 2. We still have no idea what this is. So Long Meg. There's nothing up here that looks like a Long Meg. Whatever Long Meg is, so. Guess we'll have to wait and see if that comes to be something. Now, I'm not feeling too bad because one of the achievements, basically according to the achievements, less than 10% of the people that play this game have not had to use the hint button to complete the game. So, I don't feel too bad about it. Alright, let's see what this is. Ooh, that was kind of loud. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. So she was taken in by the sisterhood. Is the witches? Is these cards about the witch that was murdered? And are we going all the way to the full moon? Is that what we're heading to? If so, we still got a ways to go in this game then. Could be good news or bad news, depending on how you look at it. But day 9, Saturday. In Tebay, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. In Tebay, noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. So let's go Tebay. I'm sure there's going to be a Tebay. Tebay, a noble elder. Let's find Tebay first. There, alright, there's Tebay. A noble elder stood watching stars. So let's just see what happens if we click on Tebay. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line in Tebay, that this preposterous village was once home to a notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows there. We didn't get anything from it, but a bit of lore, maybe. Let's do this. Let's look at this card again. In Tebay, a noble elder. Into north, east, south, southwest, south, south. Ha 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 ha! I figured it out. Now we just have to wait for this to rejuvenate. And we're going to do that right now by watering our plants. I know some of these plants have not been watered in Coon's age, as they say in Missouri. I want to find out. Now that we've figured that out, I don't want to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. This is a little bit of a mechanic that I'm kind of just a little, because I don't know. I mean, if there was more of an indication about when the plants actually needed water, which there might be. My eyes are not the greatest. All right, so let's try this again. Start in Tebay. Where's our clue? Here it is. In Tebay. North. East. South. South. West. South. South. Uh-oh. I find myself on a patch of moorlands surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather. And there, another! So 2 more interesting plants. More purple plants. Game likes the purple. Game likes the purple. See what this one is? It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. And this one? The flowers are deep blue. Quite beautiful, really. Yeah, so now we are out of clues except for... Well, we've already got this. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the archive. The Briar's Disc is... Alright, so we know what the Briar's Disc is for. What was that letter we stuck in there? I might have done the wrong one. Failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Done that, done that, done that. Yes, done that, that. Alright, so we want to keep the elixir one out. Because we're going to need that soon, maybe. Alright, so what else can we do now? Nothing we can do. We don't have anything. We can't make the elixir. We don't know what this is. Golden Light started Long Meg. Alright, so we might have to use the hint on that one. Simone Green is back. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Feverkiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. I thought we had one. Thought this was probably Feverkiss, so let's double check. Feverkiss is the red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. This is the only one that has red berries as far as I know. And that was indeed Feverkiss. So now she's going to look for Long Meg for us. From Mountain Astory. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. So is it this one? Distinctive smell. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is the Mountain Astory. Let's check. I'm gonna go ahead and put a maybe. Large cup-like flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and put that. So those look like cups, right? Look like cups. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put Mountain Astory. That's a pretty easy one. It does have a very unique look to it. Alright. That hellbore. I don't know if you can hear the purring. David Schaffer. Good, another note. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Haven't seen her. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Certainly. Now, who do we have this? Another bit to post for us. Beckfoot Castle. Or is that Beckfoot Castle? I can't tell. So Beckfoot Candle. Okay. Oh, Beckfoot Candle. Okay, so let's go. So do we have a candle on here? Yes, there's a candle on there. Let's see if we can find Beckfoot. So once we've figured out that, once we've done it once, it's not too hard. But the thing said that someday you might get more than one that are chained together. So where's Beckfoot? Unless it's Beck, and then foot, and then candle. There's no foot on there, is there? No? Beckfoot. A nice little... Well, I guess I can't ask for this to be Google Earth, can I? Are these exactly the size of a square? Not exactly. So Beckfoot Candle. So could it be Scarfell Pike? Could be this one or this one. Let's go back and look at this. The Briar's Disc. Encode a message. Location of a cache cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Same symbols etched around its edge in a map. To encode location, we then place the disc over the some named point on the map nearby and know whichever symbol is pointing to the location. And so is it, if I do it like that, then Beckfoot Candle is right here. If I put it right in the middle, it'd still be right there, it could be there. So, Candle leads me east of Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scarfell Pikes grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. Another plant. Ooh, spiky. We like the spiky, don't we? Let's have a look at you. I'm wary of those spines. I would be too. Look at all these plants we have now that we still have yet to identify. So maybe we're not as close to the end of the game as I thought. I'm guessing we won't find out about Meg's Eye until... So we've got this one, so you can go into the archives. What's there? Look at those green eyes. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. Beast, you say? Like a cat? In the old world, they called this thing the Servant. The people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. There's something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Dranthium. Have we already done that one? No. Dranthium, probably one of them. A plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Inhales smoke, bring along sharp leaves. Long, sharp leaves. Some know Dranthium is green eye. Telltale scent Rhodos. And so yeah, green eye. Okay, so long, sharp leaves, which was in just now in just one of the plants we just found. Purple flowers, long leaves. Doesn't say anything about sharp. I'm wary of those spines. Doesn't look like it. Purple that bear surprisingly sharp edges, and it does look like that, so this must be Dranthium. I'm going to go ahead and label it now. I'm so confident that I'm going to go ahead and label it. How dare he? Oh, I dare, my friends, I dare. Dranthium. And look at me, I was right. And we got another book entry. Palliance, Calum decoris. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath. Must be named after me. Thanks to the freshness of the air in this vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the air. I don't think... Oh, it could be this one. Pleasant, fresh aroma. So I'm guessing that's what it is, but I can't remember what I just told it what it was. It wasn't Devil's Nightcap, Cauldron, Embersoul, Farmer's Worry. Definitely not. Which one was it that we just got? Palliance, right? Palliance. Freshness in the air in its vicinity. Okay, so I'm guessing... I'm going to go ahead and label it Palliant. Probably a Palliance. Palliance. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's next? Bring me another customer, Hellbore. There's the investigator. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axemaker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me. Beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. I thought wild coal was one of them we had kind of guessed what it was already. Guess not. Alright, so let's get out the old Voynich manuscript. Wild coal. Berries. Yes, we definitely do have a plant with berry. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of hair of the dog. Is it? Small purple red berries. This has got to be it. A wild coal. I'm going to go ahead and mark it. And if we are wrong, we'll unmark it. Either way, it'll be marked. There you go, kind sir. Off you go. Now we got another book entry. Goodness gracious. Norwood. Bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Do we have any unnatural light? Wild spores. You see these oh, look, there it is. Already. And what was the name of that plant? We've already found it. Wasn't the Trimble Huff, I'll tell you that much. Tawdry, Devil's Night. It wasn't Devil's Nightcap, I don't think. Not Henchuck, Lark, Shine Mountain, Australia. Was it the Norwood? Norwood. Unnatural light. Now, we thought about this a second ago, didn't we? But we didn't have this then. So this is Norwood. An interesting name. I'm still going to leave it as that, just in case. Okay, so there we go. If you had Hellbore, ring-a-ding-ding, Michael Bennett. My neighbor is a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. Foul-smelling mushroom. There's the liquid ooze one. Where was the one that smelled foul? This one? Small amount of light. This was the liquid. So where was it? Still down here? I thought I had moved everything. Foul smelling. Now it doesn't say. So stinking mudcap. So it could be, we could use it again, right? Yeah, okay. So we get to use, so it's sunset mountcap and stinking mudcap. Either way. It's gone. We've used it. We've taken care of him. We didn't get anything for that. We already had that plant identified as far as I knew. Here's Verona again. Poor Reuben, he looks worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the Stone's Circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I said they succeeded. And then the Gilded Dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Who is this woman? Rona Green. She's the occult scholar. Rona has been studying the occult and the mysterious for many years. It started as a hobby, but gradually grew into an obsession. She haunts the boundary between truth and tale, seeking out the knowledge that others recoil from. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. Collect. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, but there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tebay, where nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Do we need to go to that place? The dead ground northeast of Tebay. Let's visit it. We know where Tebay is now. Northeast, that's right here. There's a wide area of blackened ground here, known to the locals as a dead man's field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching up from the grave. I knew it. Digitatus mortis, dead fingers. It's all right in front of us, my friends. Like the plant. Is this the Digitatus mortis? So where did that plant go? Is this it? Do we have it in our book? The Digitatus mortis. But it's not in our book yet. Dead fingers. We've already got that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a label on it so I don't lose it. Looks eerily like a ghostly hand. Indeed it does. Digitatus mortis. I'm going to put, just because we're not 100% sure. But now it's time to end the day, my dears. Again, if you haven't left a like, please do. Alright, so here we go. What's our next card? Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the task given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Getting closer to the full moon, my friends. And now it's Sunday, day 10. I guess day 14 would be the next, would be the end of the game, maybe. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. 2 miles north of Foxfield. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. Very good. Alright, here's Foxfield. 1, 2 miles north. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I come for and leave. New plant acquired. A little bit like a common weed mixed with another common weed. Anything unusual about it? Nope. Go here and look at it under the microscope. It's quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, if I had just found out. Jagged leaves. Everything's got so many jagged leaves. Is it the Agoria? Nope. Is it the Caldery? Substance nor specifics. Thin stem with small leaves. Nope. Is that the Caldery? Is it the Devil's Nightcap? Doesn't seem to be. Not Dranthium. Is it the Ember Soul? No. Oh. Petals. Watch out for the petals. They're razor sharp. Jagged leaves. Alright, so that's petals, not leaves, okay? So there's a difference. There's a difference between those. Farmer's Worry. The mushroom that we still haven't found yet. I don't think it's the hen chuck. No. You're probably getting bored now, aren't you? Alright, let's see. Alright, so Mountain Astory. Cup-like flowers. We're pretty sure we knew what that one was already. Mountain Astory. Norwood. We're pretty sure we know what that one is. The Palliance. I think we already know what that one is. Storian. Dark red fruits. Not it. Dark red fruits. And Trimblehuff. Process filling wire. Nope. All right, so I don't know. So we'll look for it when we need it. But as for right now, I think this is a good place to end our episode. We are on day 10, Sunday. Full moon approaches. Rising Dread is empty somehow. I thought we had filled up Rising Dread. I mean, I didn't think we had filled it up, but I thought Rising Dread... Alright, I've been growing... Alright, so I thought we had done something recently. Yeah, because we went to that town. So does this reset at the end of each day? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next episode, dear friends.